a seamless experience for brands and shoppers is hard to get, and you have to look at that separately in retail media. The shoppers come first. So every retail media network is attempting to surround the customer on all their points in the shopping journey with some kind of a message that has some sort of consistency, and it does feel seamless. That's the goal. For brands, seamless is out of reach right now. There's a lot of complexity for brands navigating retail media, both across retail media networks and within them.
So what's the role for technology providers in this space, helping retailers deliver across different channels and platforms?
So the first part that technology providers can do for the brand is hit the customer where they are, right? So you've got in-store solutions, which are audio, video screens. You've got digital solutions that are in-app and on-site. You've got off-site solutions. And again, well-executed campaigns will have all those touch points. So all of that requires technology. The other piece is the buying mechanics. We're here at Cannes, and you've got a lot of agencies, you've got a professional brand organizations that buy, and there needs to be a whole set of technologies, from APIs to self-serve UIs, that enable a brand or an agency to do what they need to do, and there's a lot of complexity there. So the technology companies have to try to make that simpler. We've got some wood to chop on that score.
Do you see trade-offs between short-term financial goals and building a long-term sustainable business, investing for a 3 to 5 year history and rollout?
It's one of the best parts of my job is working with the different retail media networks as they mature. And so absolutely there's trade-offs. For most retailers, building an RMN is a talent problem, a technology problem, a little bit of a culture problem. So some of those trade-offs, for instance, come from what's the user experience in our app and where should the ads be. But a lot of the trade-offs are, what kind of an organization can I build? What sort of partnerships, especially on tech, do I need? Can I be a sales organization or just a delivery organization? Do I have to be both? How am I going to get the talent at my headquarters? Right, there's a lot of issues, and so the dollar figure and the rapid growth that retailers expect from their retail media networks, that pressure is unrelenting for the RMNs. And so that's the short term versus how do I build this capability over the long term. That is something they struggle with every single day, and hopefully we help out.
So there's a lot of really exciting activity in the format space, a lot of innovation, both on-site and off-site. What are some most exciting things that you've been seeing? How important are new formats?
So most of retail media and the core of what Criteo offers in this space is a sponsored product ad. The box, your cereal box, is doing all the work for you. Like, somebody has to know that brand, has to understand what it stands for. And then it's a click-based buy, right? So video, display, off-site touch points, those are all essential in order to actually explain any feature or benefit, because your box can only do so much of the work. If you want people to know what's in that box and why it's different than the box right next to it, in a search grid, there you need all these other formats. And of course, video is king in terms of communicating features and benefits, showing a product in use, connecting with the consumer. And some of that has to happen in a longer format off the site, outside of the retail environment, but it's great when it also happens in the retail environment, usually in a shorter format, in order to sort of reassert and refresh that this one is gluten-free, this one is probiotic, right? Like, they're not gonna read the box that carefully when they're in search mode. So you have to hit them beforehand. So this pull-in of formats, starting all the way out with social video, all the way into programmatic offsite, all the way into on-site richer experiences, they all need to line up, right? That's how you get to the seamless brand experience that we talked about earlier.